And now shifting focus to the Horn of Africa, where rivals and neighbours Ethiopia and Somalia are looking to ease ties. Both sides have been brought to a negotiating table by mediator Turkey. In the latest attempt to mend diplomatic ties, the two African nations held talks in Ankara. Both Ethiopia and Somalia share a history of territorial dispute and have also fought two wars in the late 20th century. However, the latest tensions stem from a deal that Ethiopia signed with Somalia's breakaway territory, Somaliland. In January this year, Somaliland agreed to lease 20 kilometres of its coastline to Ethiopia for 50 years. It would allow Ethiopia to set up a naval base and commercial port. Ethiopia is one of the largest landlocked countries in the world, so the deal would provide it with much-sought sea access. However, the deal irked Somalia because in return, Ethiopia would become the first nation to officially recognize Somaliland as a separate nation. Somaliland unilaterally declared independence from Somalia in 1991. However, no other nation recognizes it. Somalia saw the Ethiopia-Somaliland deal as an attack on its sovereignty. It reacted strongly and expelled Ethiopia's ambassadors. Now, many Somalis also hit the streets to protest against the agreement. The dispute also stoked fears of instability in the Horn of Africa region. The world also reacted, with many nations backing Somalia and urging Ethiopia to respect its sovereignty. Turkey is one of those nations. After President Recep Tayyip Erdogan visited Mogadishu in 2011, both nations built strong ties. The two nations signed a defense pact in February that mandates Ankara to provide maritime security support to Somalia. Turkey has also built schools, hospitals and infrastructure and provided scholarships for Somalis to study in Turkey. As per reports, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed had requested Erdogan to mediate during a visit to Ankara in May. Turkey's foreign ministry has said that the talks in Ankara have been candid, cordial and forward-looking. The Somali and Ethiopian ministers discussed ways to address their differences within a mutually acceptable framework. They have also agreed to hold another round of talks in Ankara on the 2nd of September. Meanwhile, Somaliland is not happy with the truce talks. It has complained that it was not involved in the talks. So far, the goals of negotiations are unclear. Will Ethiopia pull out of the deal, or will Somalia soften its stance?